Hey everybody, Striders here with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have a Nocturne, Hecarim, Ezreal, Leona, and Singed versus the blue team, who has Lee Sin, Teemo, Nunu, Caitlyn, and Nami. Should be a great match. So starting off at the top lane, we are going to have a Singed versus a Lee Sin. Now Singed main support in Season 3, while Lee Sin has been maining jungle, but Lee Sin can also be a great jungler. Lee Sin's been played by this person 9 times in Season 3, with a 55% win ratio, which isn't phenomenal. Then again, Singed has not been played by this person at all in Season 3, and they main support. So I'm a little bit worried about the Singed. I think I'm going to have to give the win to the Lee Sin. And then if we transition into the mid lane, we are going to have a very interesting matchup with Nocturne versus Teemo. So Nocturne mains jungle and so does Teemo, so no one has a real huge advantage there. Teemo's been played by this person 19 times with a 68% win ratio, which is really, really good. But I definitely see Teemo doing a great job against all these black cleavers and stuff like that. Nocturne, he's been played by this person 12 times with a 75% win ratio, which is also really, really good. I think I'm going to have to give this lane to the Teemo just because range versus melee, range typically wins, especially when it's a melee AD and not a melee AP with no real long-range casting abilities. So I think I will have to give the mid lane to the Teemo as well. But then if we take a look at the jungle, we are going to have Hecarim versus Nunu. Now Hecarim mains jungle and Nunu mains jungle as well, so no one has a big advantage there. Hecarim has been played by this person, a little bit over 55, or right around 55 times with a 64% win ratio, which is really good, especially for Season 3. So Hecarim may be a sleeper this season, we'll have to see. But Nunu's been played by this person 17 times with a 70% win ratio. So it's hard to judge who's going to be better, but I think Hecarim is, overall, I think Hecarim will be able to win in the jungle for sure. And then if we transition into the bottom lane, we're going to have Caitlyn versus Ezreal for the AD carries. Ezreal mains AD carry while Caitlyn mains AD carry as well, so no one's going to have a big advantage there. Ezreal's been played by this person 25 times with a 60% win ratio, which is not bad. It's definitely not bad. Caitlyn, on the other hand, has only been played by this person 8 times with a 50% win ratio, which is not nearly as good. I think I'll have to give the little bit of advantage to the Ezreal on that one. But then if you look at the supports, you're going to have Leona versus Nami. Leona has been maining jungle, of course, because it's the odd one. Has actually played Leona 5 times with a 40% win ratio, which is definitely not that great. As to where Nami's been played by this first person 15 times with a 53% win ratio, which isn't phenomenal either, but it's still better. I think in the long run, since she mains support, she's going to have the advantage. So it's hard to say which way the bottom lane will go. I think it could go either way, to be honest. But yeah, if you add up all the wins and losses of the champions that people are playing, it looks like the chances for the red team to win is going to be about 63.54%, and the chances of the blue team winning is going to be 61.76%. I think I'm actually going to go against the stats on this one and vote for the blue team, though. So let's go ahead and hop into the game and see what happens. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh my god, I'm so excited! This is the first of many new episodes of ELO Heaven, so hopefully you guys didn't all forget about me. The other 2 ones I did over the weekend ended up not recording my microphone because with the updated version of DxTory, it does not save your microphone settings. And since I have microphone with a relatively short USB cord, I just pull it up and unplug it and then pull it down and plug it back in whenever I use it. And so it's really annoying because now I have to specifically set that setting in order for my microphone to work every single time I want to record something. But now that I know that it's something we can fix, shouldn't be too difficult to really get going. But yeah. Anyway, it should be a really good match. I'm pretty excited for Teemo Lee Sin combo. It's going to be really ridiculous. Luckily, Ezreal was picked against Teemo, not a different AD carry like, I don't know, a different AD carry. Pretty much most AD carries that spam auto attacks majority are going to be really bad against Teemo, and Teemo is really, really good right now since Black Cleaver is completely overpowered. blinding people so that they can't get the auto attacks off to do the armor pen and everything like that and get that debuff on you is very, very useful. So I'm excited to see what comes of that, but at the same time, they do have a Nocturne, Hecarim, and Ezreal. So again, we're going to see another no AP team, except for possibly Singed, like AP tank, but that's about it. It's weird that the Odd One is playing Leona. I don't see him play support very frequently. He pretty much always goes jungle, but I would like to see this Hecarim play, because I do really enjoy Hecarim jungles, and I know someone just recently requested it. So luckily for me, it was the first game I checked. I still really like this new Nocturne skin. Some people don't like it. They don't like the sounds it makes and whatever. I think it looks really cool. He does all this crazy spinny spiral screw thing when he's in midair, flying at people. I think that's super cool. So I enjoy it a lot, and I really hope Riot continues to make crazy skins like that. And of course, Aqua Prism is relatively straightforward. That's going to be the first one you get pretty much every time. The first ability you get on Nami every time. Hold on one second. I have to change my speakers. There, now that I have the proper speaker selected, you can hear in-game sounds. That's wonderful, right? Ooh, in-game sounds. Teemo's not taking a point yet, which is pretty standard. The Yordle Snap Traps are a normal level 1 pickup for Caitlyn. You will see a lot of Caitlyn's throw down 3 traps in mid at the beginning of the game to really just help out the AP mid or whoever is in mid. Just because this provides so much zoning potential, like right here against this brick wall. It just gives you so much extra zoning power. They have to walk perfectly in between here, and then if they get creep blocked, like if there's a creep standing right here, you cannot take this pathway because you will be forced around and you will run into one of the traps, which provides a ton of free harass. So unfortunately, for whoever's going mid on the red team, which I'm assuming is now Nocturne, I think it's going to be Nocturne. Yeah, that's what it looks like it's doing. And yes, Nunu will end up taking the red team's bluff. Yes, the bluff. Not the buff, the bluff. Because we're playing poker now. I don't know if you noticed. Definitely playing poker. And wow, they're going really ballsy in on this red buff as well. They're not going to take too much damage. Teemo's going to do quite a bit, but they're going to be able to take this without any problems whatsoever. And yeah, he's just going to finish it off in the bush. There's absolutely nothing they can do about it. And that is the strength of having a Nunu. Nunu is just so good at counter jungling. It's so difficult to not do that. And as Nunu was spotted out here in the red buff by Singed, we're going to have Leona putting a ward in here so they know exactly when Nunu is going to be going for their own red buff. And now we have Hecarim coming in, and it looks like he will be trying to take their red buff before Nunu can even get there. Definitely something that they needed to do, and they're really, really coordinating very well as a team. Yeah, like I said, it's something that was 100% needed. And I don't know, yes, he did save his smite in the off chance that it did get taken. So great job by Hecarim and Leona being able to pay attention to what's going on around them. And Leona could very get cut out of position here. No, they are not. Yes, they will get a lot of damage off on Nami. Is Nami going to go down? No, the exhaust going down. It is going to absolutely destroy Leona. Ezreal's almost dead as well. And holy cow, that's definitely not going to be good for their team. And now we have Singed getting chased off by Lee Sin. Lee Sin's actually taking a little bit more damage than the Singed, which is pretty surprising. He does have his Poison Trail as well as his Fling. Definitely a good starting combo. Wow, a really nice Sonic Wave. Getting to just the tip of it. And wow, Teemo is going to have a field day, an absolute field day with this. That is going to be an Ice Blast. It doesn't look like he has not picked... Oh, no, yeah. Shroud of Darkness actually was on cooldown, that's why. Teemo's spells are very, very fast, so it's hard to spell shield them unless you really know they're coming. But you can also use it just to not have it happen. Oh, Nunu's coming in. Are they going to be able to pick this up? That is the real question. Singed going down really low. That is going to be a nice safeguard, and the Ignite is going to pick up the kill. Safeguard to get him out of the tower range. for that second tower shot. Definitely not going down, but that was a phenomenal play done by the blue team for the first blood of the match. And still we have Nocturne taking quite a bit of damage in that mid lane against the Teemo. And wow, I'm shocked. I'm simply shocked. So as of right now, I mean, Nunu is destroying Hecarim. He has an assist and, 9 more CS. Although jungle CS isn't worth nearly as much, but that really early pressure he provided in his jungle was really, really good. Coming down bottom lane, Ezreal's actually tied with Caitlyn, which is really, really nice. They do have that Leona for the added pressure, but Nami is still an excellent support champion with the fact that she can just do everything. She can slow you, she can stun you, she basically does everything. Just put that in conjunction with the really long-range harass that Caitlyn has, it's very difficult to really sustain it. Red team did see Nunu come down, but they thought they were going through jungle, but they spotted him out with that ward there, which is a really, really nice placement of a ward. Luckily, they did spot it right before it went out. Teemo taking a ton of damage, almost kills the Nocturne, but almost goes down in the process. I think Nocturne would have definitely died if he ended up staying in that fight. Hecarim may be going for a gank here. Hopefully we can see what's going on. Yes, he will end up coming around from the back. Lee Sin is going to take quite a bit of damage. Sinch is going to do quite a bit. He's going to throw on that fling, but no, that is not going to be enough. Lee Sin gets out of there with a significant amount of health still onto him. And that is going to be it for that top lane, it seems. Lee Sin is definitely snowballing pretty hard. Already up by 12 CS at 6 minutes in the game with 2 kills on top of that. Almost has the Brutalizer. He may be waiting for it. I'm not sure how much gold he has right now. 790. I don't know if he has. It would be really close if he doesn't have enough already. Yeah, and that is just going to be a really, really good job. Nunu actually covering mid, going up against, throwing the ice blasts as much as possible. They don't cost that much damage, or they don't cost that much mana, if anything, depending on if he has his passive up or not. But it's super useful. Oh, we may have a nice gank coming in from Nocturne. He is level 6. He has full mana, full health. This could be really bad. That is a Nocturne. Oh, is it going down? Yes, it will. But the net coming down. They are going to be able to pick up the kill. Nami, is she going to get feared in the right direction? She does get feared. Is it going to be bad? Yes, they will end up taking her down as well. That is going to be a nice little pickup on the bottom lane for the red team, and that is phenomenal play. If they can shut down top or shut down bottom and force the jungler to stick at bottom a little bit more, and hopefully that will allow a little bit of wiggle room for Singe to farm, man, that they could drastically change the tide of this game. I mean, they're only down by 500 gold right now, but it was in a little bit of favor of the blue team. Teemo's still doing a great job, up by about 10 CS. Doesn't have a kill like Nocturne or an assist like Nocturne now. Nocturne also has that Brutalizer building in to, of course, the dreaded Black Cleaver that's going on right now. 2 people with Brutalizers on the red team, which is basically the recipe for success right now. It's really hard to go against that. Coming up, he is going to have to pop his speed up to run away. And there is almost a second Brutalizer coming out for the blue team, so we will see some nice little action going on. Teemo is actually going to be going AP, which is pretty surprising. You don't see that very frequently, but with the new items, it's become much, much more popular. Lee Sin just really easily being able to get out of every situation possible. It's not even close. It's like Singe doesn't even want to try anymore. Which I kind of understand. Singe is just a passive champion. He just farms. That's all he does. He just runs around and farms. With that Ninja Tebi, that's really going to help against that Brutalizer. But I don't know if it's going to help him overall since Lee Sin is about to take the tower. I'm not sure if Singe will be able to get back in time. Oh, Lee Sin is actually not caring. He just gives up the free tower kill. He wants to farm as much as possible. Ends up only getting 1 creep out of it. Safeguards to his own minion. And is able to get out without any problems whatsoever. Well, we could have a nice little game coming on here to Teemo. Teemo throws down another mushroom. That is going to be quite a bit of damage coming out of those mushrooms. And the Onslaught of Shadows now going down. Are they going to be able to pick it up? That is going to be one more mushroom. Are they going to be able to dodge it? No! Nocturne ends up going down to the Teemo. And Hecarim is now completely slowed. Is he going to be able to get this kill on the Teemo? Teemo goes in and out, and wow! A nice bit of kiting and baiting action from the blue team. That was perfectly played by both the Teemo and the Nunu. And it looks like Hecarim just got completely caught off guard. He didn't know which way to go. And that happens. And now the blue team is going off for the dragon, which is extremely useful for them. But they will end up backing off. It looks like they may be going for the kill. And wow, the ultimate from Caitlyn doing a lot of damage. But the Zenith Blade going to be able to catch up. She is going to go down. They do not pick up. Are they going to get it? The heal just barely. And the heal with the shield and the consume. There's just no way an Ignite is going to kill anybody on that team right now. This tower was at full health. The bottom tower was at full health. It's going to be extremely difficult for them to take that down, so they'll probably just take it to about half. Singed is finally starting to do his quote-unquote singed farming, and farming behind the towers, which is what Singed are really good at. He's going to have to wait in this bush just a little bit longer for his creep wave to show up, but it looks like he's just going to recall anyway instead. Yeah, he will finish his recall. Definitely not surprising. Minions are going to go down. A couple of them will, but Lee Sin will be able to pick up some on the back of that. Red team is finally back in bottom lane. Ezreal is up by almost 10 creep kills now. Doing a great job so far. Has that brutalizer, and it does not look like Caitlyn has hers quite yet. Very unfortunate for her, but she still has a longsword and a vamp scepter. Uh-oh. Leona's getting completely pinged out. Is she going to be able to pass that ward? Just barely. Zenith Blade is going to go off, and wow, Nocturne is going to go on immediately, and that is a very dead Teemo. They pinged her off like 3 times here, but they didn't really care. Nunu up top ends up picking up the kill on the Hecarim. Let's see what happened out there. Let's see what transpired from that fight. Has the Nocturne coming in. Hecarim is still super low. He's away from his tower. There's no way he can get away from this. He has a speed up, but wow, that Absolute Zero is just way too much damage and way too much slow. Wonderful job. Ezreal's still all by himself right now. He's still up by 10 CS. Nami is doing a phenomenal job at zoning. Just because Ezreal can do so much poke, it's a little bit more difficult for her to be able to do that. Now that Leon is back in the bottom lane, this is going to be even more difficult. Even more difficult, which is definitely not what you want to hear when you're in lane. When something gets more difficult when you're already losing it a little bit. Singed, is he going to be able to survive on this tower? I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, the tower will go down. Lee Sin picks it up with the help of the minions. And that is going to be the first tower of the game in favor of the blue team. And wow, Teemo's just throwing on those poison darts. Doing a great job. But it doesn't seem to matter. Teemo is at basically full health, and he has a lot of magic pen, which is definitely not good. Teemo is going to get spotted out there. Blue team is told to fall back. Hecarim does not have his onslaught of shadows, so it's really not going to be very beneficial. And I don't know who they're going to be going for on this blue buff. Hecarim can use it, but so can Nocturne. It should be very interesting who they decide to give it. It looks like, yeah, they will end up giving it to that Nocturne, who is 2-1. So it's not like he's doing nothing all game. I will give him that shorter cooldown on his ultimate, which is exactly what they need, because that's when they're making all their big plays. Oh, Teemo doing a little bit, just one little poison dart. One auto attack, that's all it took, and it's going to take, yeah, it's going to take quite a nice little chunk out of Hecarim's life. Singed still pushing up, or sorry, Lee Sin is still pushing up really hard. He's maybe a little bit too ballsy on this. Singed throws down his ultimate. I'm not sure if that was the most beneficial thing to do. But, yeah, Nocturne came up. He does not quite have his ultimate. He has another 12 seconds or so. The ultimate from Ezreal does come out and miss. The Onslaught of Shadows does not quite land, and he charges directly into a trap. And then that tidal wave coming out from Nami is going to be enough for a disengage. and that was a beautiful play. Oh, but in mid lane, we are going to have Nocturne going on to the Teemos. Teemo going to go down. This could be really bad. Yes, they will go down, and in the meantime, it looks like Singed will also go down on the back of that. And that is definitely not good. Singed is just getting completely abused in his lane. He's down by about 40 CS now. And that is a lot of creep kills at 14 minutes in the game to be down by. It's definitely not good. Not something you want. Hecarim looks like he may be looking at stealing a little bit of the jungle once again. He probably will end up taking this red buff just fine. Nocturne did a great job by delaying the Nunu as much as possible, but Nunu is blood boiling to that red buff very, very quickly. I think he suspects something's going on, but that smite is up. He will be able to take it, and oh, this could not be good. Hecarim is super low. He's at 400 health, 230 health, while the flash did not quite go through, but that is going to be enough, and that is a very, very dead Hecarim. Nunu's able to pick that one up without any problems. The flash did not quite go through where he wanted it to, but it still did what he needed to do. And Teemo was coming from the back, so there wasn't really any way he was going to be able to get out of that. Lee Sin doing a great job just throwing out a tiny bit of harass. I mean, it was nothing significant for sure, but it's still beneficial. Oh, Lee Sin is able to dragon kick before the fling goes off. I always really like to see those ones where the dragon kick hits right when the Singe flings. It's really funny because they both just kind of go flying back together. Teemo's getting completely pinged out, but he's just shrooming up everything, so they have a really safe dragon fight. Dragon is available now once again, and I don't know what they're going to decide to do about that. Whole move quick coming out, but it's not going to be enough. Spell Shield is going to give him a little bit of attack speed, but at this point it was probably not necessary. Oh, this could be really bad for Hecarim. He's caught out in the middle of the jungle now. Lee Sin is going to be able to follow up pretty easily if anything crazy happens. And yeah, they're just going to be able to take that kill without any repercussions, as well as the red buff. And wow, that is not looking good for the red team at this point. Ezreal doing a lot of damage to Nami. Nami gets stunned out by the Zenith Blade as well. Oh my gosh, does Leona have her ultimate? No, she doesn't. Ezreal is taking too much damage. Gets exhausted at the last second. The Ignite will pick it up, and Caitlyn gets a double kill. Definitely not worth it, but they're going to die anyway. Might as well exchange 1 for 2. It's better than 0 for 2, that's for sure. But Caitlyn just doing an overall phenomenal job. Lee Sin pushing onto the inhibitor tower already. Just, wow, they're letting that Lee Sin run rampant. It's really hard to do anything. Oh, wow, Teemo kind of went invisible there for a second. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, Absolute Zero coming out. The flash now going down. And is that going to be able to kill him up? Yes, Teemo will be able to pick that up without any problems. Hecarim, oh no, the safeguard for the save is pretty easy for this team right now. And it looks like the mid tower of the red team will be going down. Nunu's coming up face to face, head to head against this Ezreal. And wow, even Ezreal's 2 levels behind their jungler. Is definitely not good. Ezreal almost dies to a one-on-one fight against a Nunu, which is not something that should technically happen. A great job by Lee Sin being able to pick up that kill. Beautiful play, throwing out that Q just in time. The Sonic Wave is just perfectly placed. And they will go for the dragon. And I would probably not be surprised if this was a 20-minute surrender. I always hate saying that, but they're getting completely manhandled. It's not even that. The blue team's playing really smart. They're not being overconfident. They're playing super, super smart. And they're just picking them away. Again, the bottom tower of the red team is now down. And they have no outer towers. But here is their chance. Teemo has disconnected. Oh my gosh. Oh, not quite. Didn't get it. But Lee Sin is completely caught out of position. The fear is going down. Running into that. Oh my gosh. Lee Sin does a dragon kick followed up by the resonating strike. And is the Ignite going to pick him off? He's at 133 health. No, it's not. Singe is from the back, and it looks like Hecarim may be going directly after this Lee Sin. Wow, great pop-up save by Nami. Is he going to survive? Yes, he will. Very unfortunate. Nami is just falling behind, and that is going to be a nice exhaust with the fling. Oh, the safeguard and flash. Just absolutely crazy. It's getting crazy. Oh my gosh, the safeguard to himself. He's at 58 health. How is this going to survive? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that didn't hit. That mystic shot looked like it hit so hard. Oh man, the absolute zero now coming out. Is it going to kill Singed? Yes, it will. And that is going to be so much damage. But Lee Sin is still alive. Can you believe it? He's at 127 health. And wow, Ezreal goes down as well as the Leona. And that is a double kill for Teemo. They really wanted to kill that Lee Sin, but man, that Lee Sin's jukes were just so good. He was popping in and out of every single opportunity he could. Stop the recall, and this may be GG. But, oh, Lee Sin getting shut down by the Nocturne. Feed the Nocturne. Nocturne has a Black Cleaver as well as another Brutalizer. Doing a great job there. Cutlass actually going down for Ezreal, which is a very interesting build. I can't say that I've seen that yet. Cutlass on an 80 carry. It's very interesting to me. I see how it could work a little bit instead of getting a Phage, but you don't get the health, which is really helpful from the Phage. I don't know. I think the Phage is going to be much more useful than the Bilgewater Cutlass. Oh, the ultimate coming in from Nocturne isn't going to do anything. He is following unhot pursuit, but oh wow, Nami just barely misses the Aqua Prism, and she's getting chased down now, and this could be really bad for her. She is at 700 health. She's going down like wildfire, and wow, that is a double kill for Nocturne. Nocturne is still leading his team. He's going to try to carry it 6-2-1, 123 CS. Behind Teemo just a little bit, but as far as gold goes, yes, he's still behind by about 1,000 gold. They just need to pick up some towers. Hecarim at this point is getting completely chased down by this Nunu. Nunu doing a great job. All those slows that Nunu just is able to stack up on. Look at it. It's like every time he goes down. Oh, the Ghost. That is a lot of slow coming out from Nunu, and I can't believe he's still able to catch up. That Blood Boil is so much. Even with the Ghost and everything, is it going to be enough? Wow, he is going to flash for the kill. That play by Nunu, oh my gosh, is he going to be able to get out of this? That would be, oh, okay. Oh man, that would have been absolutely ridiculous. He's been able to get away with that. But that was a great chase. I found that quite amusing. Quite amusing indeed. But Nunu just doing a great job. He has a lot of cooldown reduction. He has that Runic Bulwark. He has the Spirit of the Ancient Golem. And he also has Boots of Lucidity for the cooldown reduction. So it's going to be pretty difficult to kill him. He does have some armor, magic resistance, some health, and then a lot of cooldown reduction just to strictly get him away. And wow, Lee Sin is going to be able to pick up this. Oh, Ezreal with absolutely no problem. Even diving onto the tower, taking about 3 to 4 tower shots. He gets down to about half health. So doing a great job there. Nocturne is able to take that red buff. Oh, is going to get caught out by the least. Oh, yeah, the Teemo and the Caitlyn just doing so much. And yes, that is a very dead, very, very dead. Wow, and Nami doing a wonderful job with the Aqua Prism as well as that Tidal Wave. Just perfectly placed on that Singe. That's pretty much the only way you kill Singe is if you have him completely CC'd indefinitely until he dies. So I know it's really hard to do. Lee Sin now going directly onto the Hecarim without any regards of the health differences. Hecarim is 0-6 right now, not doing a very hot job at all, especially compared to Nunu jungle who's 6-1-9. I would have really liked to see the odd one jungle in this one. I'm not saying that this guy's a bad jungler or anything, it was probably just a bad game, but I just like to see the odd one jungle. Wow, that is a really, really good ultimate coming out from both Nocturne and Hecarim, and they could possibly get a kill onto this. Isn't going to happen. Wow, the Absolute Zero coming out, and the ultimate is going to be blocked by the Ezreal, and the flash coming out from Nocturne. I'm not sure why that was needed, but while Lee Sin is going to be able to pick up that kill, gets the double kill, gets a... Oh, I thought that was a triple kill. I was very excited for a second. It looked like a triple kill, but Caitlyn snaked it away at the last second. She's doing a phenomenal job now. She has that Ruan's Hurricane. She has the Hurricane. That's all I know. But that is going to be just phenomenal. She has a lot of attack speed with that. And with the Blood Boil, that's just absolutely phenomenal. especially when if there's in a team fight, she's just going to do a great job. And it looks like they will end up taking the inhibitor. They've taken 2 inhibitor towers already. And yes, that is the first inhibitor of the game going down. Red team still has not taken out a blue tower. Very disappointing. Lee Sin hits the Sonic Wave onto Leona just to get some vision. He's not going to follow up on it. And wow, a really good pink ward coming out from... Uh-oh, this could be really bad for Ezreal. Yes, Ezreal goes down almost instantly. That Butt Cleaver is just doing so much work. Lee Sin gets stunned out. Izzy's now exhausted. Is it going to happen? Hecarim's coming in with the vengeance. Now he's going directly onto the Teemo, but wow, a great CC. Lockdown by Nami, and Teemo picks up the kill. The ultimate, is it going to take her down? No, it's not. And that was a beautiful ultimate coming out from Leona. But it was the poisons from Teemo that, in the end, decided her fate. Very unfortunate, but wow, the blue team is just doing so much work. They're being a little bit overconfident at this point. Oh yeah, kill the Teemo, kill the friggin' Teemo. He's at no health. Yes, Teemo dead, Teemo dead. Oh, is the flame gonna come out? I don't know if it's gonna happen, Nami. Yes, Nami is going to probably die. Yes, that is the poison from Singe. Singe picking up a double kill, doing a great job finally in this game. It only took him 25 minutes, but he's coming back. He's back with a vengeance. Actually, I think this is the first time I've seen a Hex Drinker lately. And blue team took another dragon. This is definitely not good. The red team is down by 14,000 gold at the 26-minute mark, which is pretty significant. 10k gold at the 20-minute mark is considered ridiculous. That's an insane amount of an advantage that early on in the game. And since Nunu's able to snowball it in their favor, it's doing pretty good. Oh, Lee Sin looks like he's just going to destroy this Hecarim. Oh, not quite. Is he going to be able to get away? A nice little stun from Leona. He is going to be able to get away. Sinch is now in the mix. He's going to poison as much as possible, but wow, Nunu is going directly onto the Ezreal. Is Ezreal going to get cut out? No, he's going to throw out the ultimate hit. 2 members. Oh, nice stun coming out from Leona onto the Lee Sin. Is Lee Sin going to die? No, he's going to safeguard out of there. Lee Sin is huge right now. He's just going so fast, but the slow are coming out, and that is going to be a nice ultimate. Nocturne picking up the double kill. He will end up going down. 3 members of the blue team are still alive. That was a 2-for-2 trade. And I don't know if Ezreal's going to be able to get out of here. Oh, a nice Aqua Prism coming down. Hecarim is not going to be able to do too much, but Ezreal is still here. Ezreal does quite a bit of damage himself. Hecarim's going to keep getting that. Oh, the Rampage is just going absolutely crazy right now. Nice Aqua Prism, and oh, this is not going to be good. Caitlyn throws out quite a few auto attacks. Uh-oh, this is Hecarim. What is he doing? He's going back in. Let's go back in. Wow, that is really good for Ezreal. Is he going to be able to pick up that kill? He doesn't have any mana left. That is going to be really bad. Ezreal ends up going down strictly because he does not have the Bloodthirster, and he opted to go for a Stinger and a Blade of the Ruined King, and some really weird items that you wouldn't normally see on an AD carry. Leona's now caught out. Caitlyn's doing so much damage. A nice ultimate. Is it going to be enough to kill her? The exhaust now going down. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it will. Oh my gosh. That is very disheartening. Get out of there, Leona. Get out of there. Don't run into that trap. That'll be really bad. Oh, Nocturne coming in. Gets the kill, and holy cow. That team fight just lasted for 15 hours, it felt like. It's only been 28 minutes, but 15 hours. Oh, Lee Sin coming out. That is going to be a very dead Leona. There's absolutely no way she's getting away from that. That is a free kill. Leona needs to get out of there. Get out of there, bro. Teemo doing a great job still, just farming up as much as possible. He's only ahead by Nocturne by about 20 CS, but Nocturne has so many more kills. Nocturne's actually winning in gold despite Teemo having 9 towers down on his team's side. And wow, this is a crazy game. Looks like the red team is trying to mitigate their losses. They've reduced it from a 16k gold deficit to a 15k gold, which is better, I guess. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Oh, is it 14? Sorry. I think I'm crazy. Yeah, it's 14. So that's really good. I mean, reducing that by 2,000 gold is definitely super helpful. But now that the Baron is being initiated onto by only 3 members of the blue team, is being taken down super fast. It looks like that will go down relatively quickly. Singe does not have a smite. Not going to happen. Oh, Nocturne coming in doing a lot of damage as much as he can. Teemo might go down. Is he going to go down? No, he won't. He levels up just in the nick of time. And that is a double kill coming out for Nunu. Wow. 3 members of the red team. And oh, wow, Lee Sin just doing a phenomenal job. A great flash from Leona getting out of there. The Ignite going down. Oh, really, really good ultimate. And that is going to be a dead Leona. That an ace coming out for the blue team. They're going to be able to take out that second Nexus tower as well as the Nexus itself. And that looks like, I believe it was a surrender vote. And wow, that was just phenomenally played by the blue team. That Lee Sin just was absolutely crazy. Nocturne did what he could, but man, there was just, he couldn't do enough. He could not do enough. Nunu did so much work. 10, 1, and 17 as jungle Nunu. Not even, he did have some AP. Finally got a Haunting Guys in the end-ish. So he was able to get a little bit of penetration going in there as well as some additional AP. But he definitely provided just so much support for his lanes that he was able to help Snowball's lane. Or his whole team, rather. Either way, great job. Congratulations to the blue team and GG to the red team. Put up a good fight. Make sure you guys like my video. Press that like button. Press that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, and I really appreciate it. Again, sorry for the break. I will be releasing a vlog pretty shortly after this or before in regards to what I was doing for the past couple weeks and future plans for the channel and stuff like that. So if you guys are actually interested in that stuff, make sure to watch that as well. But if not, you can just tune in tomorrow for the next episode. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.